Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So, for today's video, we are back in my closet because I'm gonna show y'all something and I needed a hard surface. So, I realized that I never showed you all how to sign a name to a document. And that's really important for a blind person for a lot of reasons. Like maybe you want to buy a house, or maybe you want to buy a car, or maybe you just want to sign a contract. I don't know. But either way, a signature is really important for a legal document. Now, there's a couple of things you need to know before we get started. First of all, your signature can be anything legally. I covered this for Living Blind blog, so if you came from there and you remembered the old days on Patreon, I covered it on the Patreon page, so some of this is probably going to be a repeat for some of you. But basically, by law, your signature can be anything. Your signature can be an X. Your signature can be a line. As long as it's unique to you and nobody else can duplicate that, that can be your signature. And I came up with the idea because I was gonna just practice my signature just for fun. And normally, I would not use this paper, because this is the paper that I use to write Braille on when I use my Brailler. But it's fairly cheap at Walmart, and I have more of it than I do printer paper at the moment. So, if you are going to sign your name successfully as a blind person, unless you are previously sighted and you understand how letters are formed and the spacing of letters and all of that, you probably want one of these. It is a signature guide. I call it a letter guide. Mine is metal and it has a string in the middle where you can move it up. So if you have a larger space to sign, you can move the string up to the top, and it's really stretchy. And you can also move the string down, so you have this big space up here that you can sign in, and you have this little space below the string where you can sign as well. The back of it has rubber, and I really like this signature guide. I paid $10 for it on Chicago Lighthouse for the Blind, but it was also because I bought 2 of them, because shipping is cheaper when you buy something over a certain dollar amount. So I actually bought 2 of these, so it was actually more than 10. And I will try and look that up and leave the link for you in the description, because I'm pretty sure they still have them. But these are my favorite guides. I've had plastic ones before, cheaply made ones, and I hated them. I love these signature guides. It's what I started out using to sign my name with when I first learned, and these are just my favorites. And another thing that you need to know is this is the pen that I'm using. This is just a regular, ordinary clicky pen. I like using clicky pens because I've found that other pens that you carry with you where the end of it doesn't retract tend to explode in my purse or pocket. So I tend to carry these pens. It's just a little cheapy pen that you can probably get at the dollar store. I actually don't know where I got this. I tended to just... I'm really bad about if somebody hands me a pen and I don't remember to hand it back, I'll just keep it. So anyway, we're going to start at the top of the page and write my name. Now, I don't hold the pen right. I was taught how to hold the pen right, but I don't do it. I don't know why. So, I'm going to start writing an S. I don't normally sign my entire name. I just draw lines for a lot of it. And then, does this pen even work? Oh no. I don't know if this pen is working. See, the problem is these pens are so old that I don't even know if they work. Okay, well, we're just going to assume that it works because I don't know if it is or not. So how you place the letter guide is you place it with the top part, the little skinny part, up, and you place the rubber back onto the paper so that it doesn't slide around when you're writing. And that's why I like these letter guides, because they don't slide around. I don't like letter guides that slide around. Well, I'm assuming that this pen works, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just drawing things. But yeah. Draw a line, draw an above line, and put a little dot for the I. I used to draw the E, the S, the T, the A, and the I. But for some reason, I stopped doing that. And now I just draw the S and the T and the I. Most of the time I don't even draw anything past the T. It just depends. I hope this pen is working because it's the only pen I have in here. Okay. I'm just basically writing my name over and 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 over. I don't think this pen is working. It's really weird because I can smell the ink, but because it's so old, I don't think I can smell the ink. Hang on, let me see if I have a different pen. Maybe one of those will work. All of my pens are super old, that's the problem. Okay, I brought another pen and a pencil in here, so if nothing works, we have a pencil. So I just wanted to briefly mention the history of being able to write one's name, because I feel like everybody thinks that you have to have a certain way that you write your name. And the reason that the law is the way it is because a lot of people back in the old days, before today's time, once upon a time, there was a bunch of people that were illiterate and could not sign their name. So, in order to make it possible for them to be able to sign their name, they made it legal to accept anything as long as, yes, this pen works! And this is the pen I hate. Anyway, as long as you were making your signature unique, you could sign your name however you wanted to sign your name. So, I am left-handed. Some of you probably have realized that while I've been sitting here writing my name and being annoying. But a lot of you are right-handed, and I'm also going to give you a fun little fact about that. Did you know that in the old days, again, I'm not giving time because I'm not sure when that extended or started or anything like that. But in the old days, they would not allow you to use your left hand if your left hand was your dominant hand in order to write. They would tell the parents, you need to switch your child to the right side. I don't really know what that is, but my aide in school, paraprofessional, whatever you want to call her, when I was in school, she was an aide, used to tell me that story all the time about how they told her mom that she couldn't write with her left hand, and that they wanted to switch her to her right hand, and her mom was like, you're not doing that. Apparently that was like a really common thing, and it's just a really weird, fun little fact for you because I love history, and so I like learning new things. Again, I don't know why that is. I'm not a history teacher. I'm just a special ed teacher almost. So I don't know why that is. If anybody knows why that is, like why they would tell you switch hands. Did it have something to do with like your brain? And because I know for a long time they were like right-handed people were thought to be more intelligent or something. I don't really know how that works. Like, I don't understand the logic behind that, but yeah. Anyway, I'm left-handed. I am the only other person in my family that is left-handed is my aunt, Linda. So, everybody else in my family is right-handed, and it's really weird. Kind of makes me feel like an outcast, if we're being honest. I don't remember how to make an E, so I'm just going to draw a line. Line. Then I'm going to do a little dot, and then I'm going to draw it down and make an I, and then I'm going to draw a line again. You know what? I don't even remember how to make a W. Isn't that sad? I think you go up and then down and then up and then down. I have a lot of trouble with spacing. Okay. Da-da-da-da. I could be writing underneath this line. What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, so I actually hate writing in small space because I tend to write really big. So it's always a challenge for me to just be like, yeah, I'm signing my name in this little bitty tiny space. Like, for everybody else, it's fine. But for me, not so much. Because when I learned how to sign my name, I learned how to sign my name really big. And that's a problem when you're trying to sign a document and you need to sign it really, really small. Like, if you are going to college, you need to sign documents. And you can't sign documents if you have never been taught how to sign a document. A lot of people think you can't sign documents if you can't see. But the truth is, not everybody who's blind was born blind, so a lot of people have a really good grasp of how print is made. I don't, but a lot of people do, and that's fine. I'm not like, oh my god, everybody has to be me, because nobody can be me. Only I can be me. Remember that, guys. Nobody can be you. Only you can be you. Okay, this is what my signature looks like. I feel like I suck at it, but that's okay. It's my signature. Nobody's gonna duplicate it. Except for maybe you now, because I'm showing y'all. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I hope you liked this video enough to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're brand new. My pencil's trying to run away. ring that notification bell. Make sure it's set to all notifications. Leave a comment if you have something to say. Like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. Both of these are Stephieonyoutube 1. My personal Twitter is Stephie2010. Leave a comment if you have something to say. I think I already said that, but I'm saying it again because nobody does it. Guess y'all have nothing to say to me. Follow me on Odyssey, and you can find all those links on my YouTube page below the About section and down in the description below. This is why I hate this pen. The top clicky thing always gets stuck. And you can also find my email address, which is Stephieonyoutube@gmail.com, in the About section and down in the description below. And I will see everybody in tomorrow's video, or tomorrow, whenever. Bye, guys! If you have any questions about signatures or writing them, please let me know, and I will try and make another video and answer those questions. I'm gonna go practice my signature somewhere because it's kind of fun.